Hey everyone, JSD Cool here, and welcome to another episode of Coolcraft Season 4. In the last episode, we made the preparations for what we are going to be finally doing today, which is Step 1 on the creation of my base. I know, it's kind of weird that this is Step 1, but it kind of is Step 1. Remove everything inside these trenches that we dug. Well, I attempted to dig in the live stream in the middle of the last episode, pretty much. However, yes, today we are building and then running, and then I guess building and running the World Eater, and then building the Witch Farm. That is what is on the table for today. Did you just activate? He tried to activate that twice in a row. Fun. So yeah, anyhow, I won't be time-lapsing the World Eater building itself, as that is so complicated, especially considering Replay Mod is not yet out at the time of recording this video. Might be by the time this video goes live, but that's like, 2 weeks away at this point or something like that. I don't know, I'm kind of early on this episode, which is good. But yeah, I'll kind of, after each section of the World Eater here is done being built, I will do a progress update then. So yeah, on to the updates. Section 1 of the sweepers has been constructed here. Didn't take all that long, but then again, this is probably the easiest section of the World Eater to build. Next, Section 2 has been completed, thus making this side of the machine finished. Now on to the other side. Section 3 is done. Section 4 completed. This wraps up the building of the World Eater, which means you know what's next. I'll be copying this world as a backup and testing this several times. Make sure I can run it first time on survival. So, yeah, it's time to take a backup of the world. And yeah, then get to running this thing several times in the backup to see what issues I end up running into. Oh, actually, before I do that, remove this nether portal. Alright, so it would appear that I have missed a piece of dirt that will cause all sorts of issues if I don't remove it. The great thing about pre-testing in creative mode is, or in backup, is that, yeah, I can catch little slip-ups like that. Also, on a side note, while I was testing, oh my gosh, yeah, my computer just could not handle it. Like, my computer either didn't have enough RAM or the CPU sucks that much. Really do need a new computer, or new CPU, maybe even more memory at this point. I have no idea, but oh my gosh. Anyhow, alright everybody, it is time to start the World Eater here. Now, I can actually turn this. What do I like? There it is. Okay. Can get that off. I've got my alt account in the sky, which is why this clip may look a little bad. I don't know how the time lapse is gonna look because Replay Mods that I have an supposedly invincible armor stand there in the center. That I'm teleporting my alt account to. Ooh, this snow might be an issue. Hold up. I'm gonna quickly get the weather cleared. Okay, weather's been cleared. Now it's time to do this. Then I gotta quickly log out, switch OBS over to recording my alt account. And yeah, quickly back up the server. Okay, auto-saving is on. Hopefully that time-lapse music is rolling. You have tested this, hopefully it works. We have the blocks down at the bottom to start, so yes. Let's do this! Cool. try, yes. Definitely first try. Anyhow, as you can see, I did actually stop it so there is just this line, these lines of blocks. One block above y equals 11, so I will have to go through and remove these in between episodes, or maybe during the next episode, I don't know. And also, I do know it will actually take more glass than I actually did end up smelting all the way over at the industrial district to cover this area, because I guess the walls do go out a little bit further than the strict boundaries of this hole. So anyhow, besides that, it doesn't matter. We have built the perimeter, which will be sufficient for AFKing in the sky at the witch farm. We will handle AFKing at the ground and not dealing with all these slimes later. And we also, I guess, handle removing the World Eater later. Also, I did go, before I started recording here, I did go over that hole and actually remove all the diamonds I could find. So this is how much diamond ore, and I guess no one's participated in the ugliest build competition, which is sad, but okay. Re-add those diamonds. Yeah. Yeah, now I guess it's time for the witch farm. I'll just gather my materials here, and yeah, then we'll be off to another time lapse, I guess. Witch farm, as you can see, has been completed here, and I did forget to light up the area underneath this after during the time lapse. So immediately I was met by an insane amount of mobs down there, which was actually kind of scary. I also don't know why it's like this. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is an Elmango designed farm, so I don't know if I just didn't save these hoppers in the schematic or what, but maybe these hoppers never existed in the schematic. I don't know. Anyhow, we are going to, like, right along, actually I think this season, gonna go right along the side of the farm here to build out where we're actually gonna build the storage, because the plan is to, in the end, have shulker box loaders for all the different storage needs that I'll have for this farm. However, as of right now, I do not have many shulker boxes, which we will be solving in the next episode, I believe. But yeah, anyhow, I gotta build item sorters for all the things, and by the way, we have a lot of drops already just from this farm being built here, and these few witches here. But yeah, time to get sorting and storage. Storage for the witch farm has been completed, as you can see here, and you know, witches are dropping here, so pretty much it's just simple chests here for everything that the witches drop. Soon, TM, yeah, soon TM, I will have, well, once we finish the shulker farm in the next episode, I will go and build up the shulker box loaders here. I've actually prepared them with schematics and all that, so fingers crossed that that won't be that bad. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna go edit this video so far, so I can get an idea of how long it's been. Like, you guys know already. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen next. Wait, is that witch? How did this witch survive? Okay, so I've just edited the video up till now, and I did just remember that armor stand that I was using to move myself down, which, as you did see, oh, here it is. as you did see in the time lapse, it did work well. Oh, slimes. It did work well for a while until it fell off the edge over there and then just fell to where it currently lies, and the camera suddenly took a dive downwards, and yeah, that was the thing. But anyway, yeah, so as you can see, it's invincible, can't actually be killed, but we do need to get rid of it after all, as its function no longer exists. So simply we just kill it, and then boom, no more armor stand. Also, I'm just gonna say I did not plan to have the music start playing like immediately after I said time-lapse music should be playing, but that just perfectly happened there. Also, this is where I'm staying now, so yeah. Stuff. Anyway, I realized that it's only like 11 or 12 minutes into this video at the moment, but it's taken me like an entire week to do everything that you've seen so far in this video. It took me a couple days in itself to actually build the World Eater, even though that went by in like blink of an eye for you guys. And of course, running this World Eater actually did not go through on the first try, no matter how confident I sounded there. Don't know if you could actually tell that was sarcasm, but that was. It actually was the second try that I got this, because the first try the armor stand ended up screwing up because I had a full-size armor stand and I was just teleporting to directly the position above the armor stand, so I got pushed out a load of chunks, and yeah, that's probably TMI. But anyway, so this took a while. Also, there was like a whole bunch of times before I ran it on the server here where I was running it on my computer, as I said before, and it was lagging. And that was probably a combination of it just being 1.17 lag, and yeah. So there was probably a combination of my terrible computer and 1.17 lag, because we have now since updated to 1.17.1 here, and it seems like Mojang did indeed fix all the issues that we've been having with pistons just lagging the game after a while. So that is thankfully really, really good. But yeah, that, like, I spent like 8 hours in one session on my computer trying to just run this thing, and when it finally finished, the game kept lagging after all the pistons had stopped moving. So yeah, that was annoying. But yeah, this worked perfectly. I realize I've been rambling for like 2 minutes here, but you know, need to pad out their runtime. Anyhow, I don't really have much else planned for the rest of this episode, so I guess we could just go around the server and see what other people have done that I haven't shown on camera. Starting here with spawn/communal area, which I should build more stuff that isn't shops here. But yeah, so we're actually here to check the profit from my shops. So I really haven't actually done that yet. So first with the iron shop, we got these have been renamed. Damn it. Well, it's not a big deal. It's easy enough to fix that. Actually, fun fact: if you yeah, the nearest crafting table's all the way over that way, but yeah. Fun fact, if you actually, like, if an item like this is renamed, and you go into an anvil, and you just try to rename it to a single space, it'll change the name back to the original name, but you still won't be able to stack it with unrenamed versions of itself. It's like that. It's really dumb. But hey. There we go. And then, next, the fireworks shop. Whoop. So, any fireworks have been sold? No. But one Elytra has, and these weren't renamed. Great, well, 48 diamonds. Not bad! Anyhow, we could check out what else is currently in existence here in the shopping district, because shopping district, communal area, I really should just build other things here. In fact, we might come back later and build something. I don't know. Maybe we'll build a less dilapidated house. Anyhow, but that is like the primary spawn bed. Anyhow, let's go to Jadico's slime shop. Still hasn't restocked since we last cleaned him out. Nice. And then we got this other building over here. Yeah, the ability potion is a single potion, really, is here now. Yes, don't put a sign over your door. That does not look like open, that looks like closed. So yeah. Potions and someone's actually bought one of those. Oh yeah, that's right. He hasn't. Now I'm gonna do the thing that he always does for some reason. He hasn't picked up his profits yet! Jeez. People that do that are annoying. Next up is Jared E. Cool's base, and he has probably the most built up base so far, with progress actually made. Like, it looks like civilization actually exists here. There's, you know, a nice urban road or suburban road here, a little bit of a nice ranch here. We got another different 2-story house here, which is obviously where slime farm stuff is. I will have to quickly go take a nap in his bed. And then he has more of an urban thing going on over here with the overhead train track lines, although, yeah, and so we got, at least this, yeah, these are train tracks here. Yeah, got some tracks here. He hasn't put them all on. Why are there carpets here? It just makes it annoying. Actually, this might be to denote what line this is. I don't know. He usually does this stuff. But you got this station here. You got me falling off of the tracks. And then you got this other station over here, which at first I was thinking it's kind of useless. There's literally a station right there. Like, go like 30 blocks this way to another station, but I did just realize this is actually a transfer-only station where you can transfer between what looks like the blue and gray lines here. Yeah. And then he hasn't built up anything beyond this yet. Well, in terms of the train tracks, but he has built a little bit beyond that on the road. Obviously, there's the maps that we laid down for him here when we blew all of that up. But he's since actually made some progress over here, which is weird. Usually Jared E. Cool doesn't make progress, especially in the form of a building this large. So anyhow, over here I believe this little building here is his slime farm, not slime farm, that we were just there. This is his honey farm. Alright, there's honey blocks. Also has a bed in here apparently. Then next door to that, if we go around the other side of this giant building here, you can see that this is the tree farm, the same one that we built last season, although it doesn't look like it's operational yet because he hasn't removed this obsidian and this scaffolding here. But, you know, he's for the most part built that up. And then next door across what will soon in the future I believe be the road is his blast chamber here. Grass scaffolding, that's interesting. But yeah, this looks to be fully completed, just haven't, or has he actually, has he fed the blocks in for this yet? I think the answer is no. No, he has not, or has he? It's time to do some digging. He has not. Okay, he's not yet fed in the blocks from the tree farm. Oh, yeah. That was dirt I hit. Alright. Anyhow, so that is what Jared E. Cole has done. He has not removed the scaffolding that we left for him to move up there. I think there's... yeah, there is still a bed up there. Anyhow, so next we can head over to Super Tyler Man's base, which is over this way. And we have arrived at Super Tyler Man's base. Now, as you can see here, there's this road here, which looks kind of cheap in my opinion, but I don't know. It does. I mean, I definitely don't like the way how he does diagonals over hills here. This makes it look insanely wide when it really is not that wide here. It just makes it weird. On a map, it looks much better than it does in person. But, oh yeah, here's his settlement here. He has a whole bunch of random escaped sheep. Don't know how that happened. He has some crop farms over here, which are very simple manual crop farms. Look like he harvested the carrots recently. And there's some potatoes in the back here. I'm pretty sure he stole them from me. Can't see me in the Weedle there. He also has a whole bunch of chickens over here. And for once, I did not do this chicken. I did not put these chickens here, which is weird because usually on the server, when a whole bunch of chickens appear in someone's base like this, it is me who does it, but it wasn't. Don't worry, I'm still doing a chicken prank to someone later in the season. Anyhow, he's got a couple iron golems just wandering around. I think this is where his actual house is here. He's got furnaces storage, to-do lists, episode plans, or whatever. He's got a couple shulker boxes, got an empty corner back there, rooms of enjoyment over this way. I don't know how an enchantment room is enjoyment. Don't know how making potions is necessarily enjoyment. What's down here? Oh, strength potions. Maybe that. I don't know if he actually sells those. He might. He's a furnace room which has a singular baby pigman holding an egg and nothing else. Well, know, for the amount of time that he just spent AFK, I'd imagine that he'd actually have a lot better of stuff going on here. Anyhow, further down this way, let's see, we have a whole bunch of trees, some cactus. This looks like a villager breeder with interesting way of inducting villagers in here. And then I presume if we follow these rails, we'll be led to the village trading hub. Why are there powered rails for this downhill slope? Does it not walk the minecarts back up? Anyhow, he has some villagers in here, and I need to eat some food. Ooh. So yeah, that's at least slightly interesting. Of course, he has this basic terrible mob farm here. Doesn't really get that much loot. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's from a while of him AFK. And then what do we got here? To the nether roof. Ooh, cool. I'm just gonna quickly fly this way. And then through the portal. And we'll see what's on the other side. Ooh, oh gosh. Okay. This is a gold farm. Although, from remarks he's made in chat recently, it apparently does not work that well. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe because it's in the shape of a freaking diamond? I guess. Like, you build a circle because that's a more efficient shape. Also fill in all the... Whatever, I'm not going to give him pointers. He's apparently too happy with this. I'm going to build a gold farm at some point, people. I just don't know when. I'm also going to build a proper food farm. Yeah, this does not appear to be that efficient. The mob caps and oh, right! Let's see, I'm only at Y211. That's why this isn't efficient, because this thing is not built all the way up at world height. And thus, there's a lot of nether below us that's actually loaded, where mobs are spawning in and filling up the mob cap. Yeah, no wonder this is efficient. It's not necessarily... I mean, it probably has something to do with the biome is Crimson Forest. Literally everywhere, and thus pigmen don't really spawn that much in Crimson Forest. Nether Waste is the biome you want to build a gold farm in. But he's also not as high as he could possibly be. And the reason why gold farms are usually built as high as they can be in the world is because we want to make as much of the nether beneath us outside of spawning range. But there's a lot that's in there. He's also in the totally wrong biome for this farm. So that's kind of funny. And I'm now at the Golden Creeper's base, or as his current account is called, Loving Alaska. Even though I'm like 80% sure he's never been to Alaska, but you know, we don't talk about those things. Anyhow, so yeah, he hasn't done much as he actually hasn't been on, and he just kind of settled in this spruce village, or taiga village here. Taiga Tundra village? What, snowy plain? Snowy mountains? Whatever this place is called, but for what he has done, he has actually made some stuff that looks very good. I mean, he's got some of these glow berries in here, which, you know, it's glow berries, not necessarily that good a thing. He's got this little outside area here. Goes up to this. Now, these are some precarious paths. Anyhow, I think this building's probably under construction, so not going to worry about that. But yeah, his main building here, or at least the main building that is built, it looks pretty good. At least by my standards, it looks pretty good. And yeah, there's could be more to come. Although the last time he was here, he did say BRB, so you know that could literally mean he's not going to be seen on the server for months. He also has this quite large powdered snow operation here, so maybe he'll come on at some point while it's raining. And yeah. Man, there's a lot of just houses here, like igloo house, igloo house, igloo. Huh, interesting. But yeah, besides that, there's not that much here because this is besides a really cool cliff, this is simply a snowy plains or whatever it's called. So yeah, that's all that's happened here. I have been busy here, flattening out the floor of the perimeter here. Ugh, this took a while, and wasn't helped by the fact that I was continuously being hounded by slimes. Oh, they're all a little bit scared now, actually, probably because the whole mob cap is over at JRD Cool's area. But anyhow, Besides that, this was only the first step in making sure this whole area is 100% spawn proof, so I can AFK right here right here eventually, not have anything like those slimes spawn there, and still have the witch farm here work at 100% capacity. In other things that we need to do here, we definitely now need to update this here map because, well, the area looks nothing like this anymore. So yeah, it's mapping time. New map has been created here, and I have placed it here under the witch farm where it will be in the way of a shulker box loader. Quickly gotta move this forwards. Like I said, map has been created. Something interesting that I noticed is that there was a natural smiley face here. I got this obsidian here making the smile. These two, I think that's tough. That's that dark brown color for the eyes, which is right. Was that granite? I don't know. It's like right over here where we are for. Oh yeah, that is tough right there. Okay, yeah. And then this little piece of dye right here could be the nose, I guess. I don't know. It's just kind of interesting that there's a smiley face kind of just built into the world. But besides that, looks like a pretty standard. I kind of dug this far down. You see a whole lot of annoying patches of dye right around here, a bit of lava, water, all that sort of stuff. Anyhow, I'm gonna have to say thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe. In the next episode, we will be building a shulker farm. And I will see you all in the next episode of Coolcraft Season 4. Bye!